Hello, future toppers. Let's make maths simple, intuitive, and fun together. So, we got wholesome new problem which says let x be the set of all 5-digit number formed by using 1, 222, 440. For example, this 22240 is in x while 02244 and this is not allowed, means this they are saying because if you will use 0 as the leading number, the number of digits will become, it will become 4-digit number, but we want 5-digit number, so you cannot use 0 in the leading position. And they have neglected this case because you guys have 2 times 4, but you guys have used 3 times 2, 3 times 4. So repetition of, like, you cannot overuse the numbers. Okay, so you have this many limited digits which you have to use, and you cannot overuse any number, and you cannot put 0 in the leading place. Okay, suppose that each element of x has an equal chance of being chosen. Okay, let p be the conditional probability that an element chosen at random is multiple of 20, given that it is multiple of 5. So you have to find out the conditional probability of number which is being divisible by 20, given that it is multiple of 5, and then you have to find out 38 times p. I hope the question is clear. Now first find out the condition. The given condition is multiple of 5. Okay, so first we will find out all the numbers which are multiple of 5. Number of numbers which are multiple of 5. So if a number has to be multiple of 5, we need to put 0 or 5 in the unit place. But you have only 0. So on unit place you can put 0 only. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 0 is fixed. Okay, now remaining 4 places are there and you have to use numbers. Now look at this. So in these 4 places I can put, what I will do, I will use maximum number of 2 and then I will keep on reducing the numbers. Can I do this? I will use 2, 2, 2, and I can use 4, I can use 1. So if 2 will be taken thrice, you have to use 4 or once. Now I will reduce the number of 2's. So what I will do? 2, 2. Now I can use 2 4's. So 4, 4. Or I can use 2, 2, 4, 1. I cannot use 0, okay, because 0 is already being used. Okay, so this time we have used 2 times. Now I will be using 2 once. So if 2 is being used once, you have to use 4 twice and you have to use 1 once. So this is the number of cases. Okay, now let's find out the number of numbers. So here if you will use in these two cases, the total number of numbers are 4. So 4 factorial, out of which 3 numbers are being repeated, 2 is repeated thrice, so because of that 3 factorial, and it is valid for both the cases, so it will be multiplied by 2, so it is 8. Okay, now if you will use this, it is independent, so it is 4 factorial by 2 factorial and 2 factorial, so it is 4 3 4 3 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial gone, 12 by 2 is 6. Okay, and in this case, if you'll observe, two numbers, single number is repeated twice, so this will be repeated. So it is 4 factorial by 2 factorial into 2 times. Okay, otherwise you will solve this first and this, and then you will be adding things. Because it both cases are similar, that's why I have multiplied by 2. So 4, 3, 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial gone. 12 into 2, 24. Okay, so total number of cases will become 24, 6, 30, 30 and 38. So it is 38. So total number of numbers are 38. Okay, I hope till this part you guys are okay. Now we have to find out probability when it is divisible by 20. So divisible by 20 means what? Unit digit should be 0 always, and here you can put 2, here you can put 4. You have no other choice, and you have to make 5 digit number. Okay, now be focused. So look at this case. So it is 222. So if I'll consider the case 1 for 20s, I am considering. Okay, first I will consider 20, then later I'll consider 40s. Okay, so you know that 0 is being used already, 2 is being used already. Now we are left with 2, 2 and 4. So first number is 2, 2 and 4. Okay, second number, it is for this case 2, 2 and 1. 2, 2 and 1. Third place 2, 4, 4. So 2, 4, 4. This place 241. 2, 4, 1. This place 4, 4, 1. Okay. So these are the cases when you are observing 20. Okay. Now for 40, you have used 40. So this case will be rejected and remaining is valid. So if you are considering 40, this means for this case you will be having 2, 2 and 2. If you are observing this case, it is 40, so you will be using 2, 2 and 4. If you are observing this case, you are dealing with 2, 2 and 1. 2, 2 and 1. If you are dealing with this case, you will be having 2, 4 and 1. Okay. Now look at this. If you will observe this case, there are 3 numbers, out of which one number is repeated twice. 3 number, 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 one number is repeated twice. Okay, so these cases are same. So it is 3 factorial by 2 factorial, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it is 6 times. So it is 18. Okay, I hope till this part you guys are okay. Now we have this case. 3 number, all 3 are repeating, so 3 factorial by 3 factorial, this done. So we are left with 1. Now we have all 3 numbers are different. So it is 3 factorial into 2 times. So it is 6 into 2. So 6 2s are 12. So it is what? 31. Okay. So the number of numbers that are divisible by 20 is 31. So the required probability will become 31 by 38. Okay, so this is our P, and now we have to find out 38 times P. So if you'll multiply by 38, you will be left with what? 31. So the required answer is 31. I hope the idea is clear and you guys can handle similar situations. So see you guys in next session of MathFlix.